Hey everyone, and welcome back to the course. In this lesson, we are going to be looking at setting up paragraphs and new lines inside of our HTML code. Now, one important concept that you need to understand before going ahead is that the way that we write our code, the way that we lay it out inside of the code editor right here, is mainly there for us in order to make it readable. Okay, so as you can see here, we have this line and then this line on individual lines, and that is reflected over here inside of our resulting website. So it may be intuitive to think, okay, the fact that we have these on new lines means that it's going to have new lines over in our website. Well, that's not the case. Let's just say we want to put web development and HTML, these two headers, on the same line. Well, I can do that right here. Okay, and I'll click run, but you'll see that it's not on the same line. Okay, they're on separate lines. And the reason why is because in HTML, whenever we're creating a new tag right here, it's pretty much going, okay, this is a new segment of the screen. We can have our contents here. And then whenever we create a new HTML tag, it's going to go, okay, new line, this is what we're going to be displaying. Now, we are only putting these on new lines, and we're only doing indentation with other tags to make it more readable for us as humans, okay? So this here is much more readable than something like this. And then when you have thousands of tags inside of your code right here, you do want to make sure that it is easily readable, okay, on new lines, indentation. But at the end of the day, when we click the run button, the computer is not looking at what's on which line, okay? We could have spaces in between these two lines like so, hit run, and it's going to result in the exact same website. So let's now have a look at paragraphs. Now, right now we've learned that, okay, if we want text to be displayed on our screen, we can just start writing text out inside of HTML, such as I want to learn coding. And then we can also enter in on a new line here some other text. And realistically, from what we've seen so far, we should have these on different lines. Okay, so we'll click run, but as you'll see, it is all on one single line right here. So the reason why is because what we're doing here is not encapsulating these inside of tags. Okay, we are writing out code, and basically from the browser's perspective, this is all one line of code. Okay, remember there is no such thing to the computer such as spaces or new lines. Okay, the computer does not understand that. Okay, this is only for us. So basically writing this out here is the exact same as writing out something like this. Okay, this new line here is not being recognized by the computer as it sees everything just as one big clump of text. So how do we create two new lines of normal text? Well, for that we can use the paragraph tag. Okay, just like with our headers here, we can create ourselves an opening tag. So angle bracket, and for a paragraph, we're going to go P, our closing bracket here, and then we need our closing tag at the end, /P, and that is going to create ourselves a new paragraph line. We can do the exact same for the second line here. So /P to close that off. Hit run, and you'll see that we now have these on two individual lines, okay? And the paragraph tag is basically where we can write text and display that to the screen in a much more controlled format rather than just typing it out like we were doing before, okay? So that is the paragraph tag inside of HTML. And in the next lesson, we are going to be looking at something that most websites have, and that is links, okay? We might want to have a link to a different web page, a different website even, and these are going to be very important and very powerful for your websites. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next lesson.